Hi YouTube, it's Tori, and I wanted to give a quick update on my foray into community theater as a playwright and a director. I got involved with the Tombstone Repertory Company earlier this year when my husband and my kids did the spring play for Tombstone Repertory Company, Prohibition Comes to Tombstone, written and directed by the wonderful Ken Barrett, and we just had the most wonderful experience and decided that we wanted to get more involved as a family in this community theater program, which is really a tight-knit group of people who really work well together, and we wanted to be part of that and have a thing that we could do together as a family. So as I sat in the chairs, the seats of Shefflin Hall, and watched this play come to life while my husband and my kids were acting in it, and I was assisting with the production because unfortunately we came in when everything was cast, and my kids were written in because they're cute, and my husband got a role that someone else had to drop off of. So we really fell into a great situation for our first play with the company. And as I sat there and watched the play come together and everything come to life in the hands of these very talented volunteer actors, I got my own idea for a play. If you've read any of my Through the Veil books, Hole in the Stone and The Gossamer Crown, you know that I write about fairies. Well, what do fairies, tales, and the Old West have in common? Not a lot, but I managed to find something, and the seed was born for Sky Blue and the Tombstone Seven, which is a reimagining of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, set in 1880s Tombstone. Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday even make an appearance in the play, played by absolutely wonderful people who do recreation work in Tombstone, so they're fabulous and they really have it down. I had the idea for the play. I asked if there would be any interest, got incredible encouragement, and wrote the play and was immediately tapped to do it for the fall production, and was tapped to be the director because Ken Barrett, who I mentioned, did several former plays actually for the Tombstone Repertory Company, had some personal reasons that he didn't want to take on directing for this particular production. So I took it over only because I knew that the people who volunteer for the Tombstone Repertory Company are such a talented and hardworking group of people that it was really going to be pretty easy for me to direct. I actually refer to myself as the ringleader because all I'm doing is directing traffic while this fabulous group of people is doing their thing. I wrote a play to begin with, and then gave it to this group of people, and they have helped me mold it into something that I am so incredibly proud of. They have so many great ideas. We actually had to cut things off and say, okay, no more changing the script because we're never going to get it memorized in time. So even though that's a great idea, let's not change anything anymore. So the process has been pretty magical. I put my books out into the world 2 years ago. Really only expected about 10 people to read them, and was surprised when people embraced them, got excited about them, wanted, the next one to come. I had to bring that up to another level to be worthy of my readers, and that was a process I had to go through alone. And those characters, even though people love them and people tell me about them, they're still only in my mind or in the reader's mind. This play really literally came to life right in front of me. Every practice, every rehearsal that we have, the characters are a little more full, a little more real. the actors that were cast as each character have taken them and made them into real people, into people with depth, into people with feelings. And it's been a lot more meaningful to me than I expected it to be. And I want to thank everyone in the Tombstone Repertory Company for making that possible, because without all of your hard work and your fabulous ideas and your wonderful senses of humor and your tips to a first-time director, this would not be possible, and the play wouldn't be half as good as it is. So I'm getting pretty excited. We have opening night on October 4th at Shefflin Hall in Tombstone, Arizona. So if you're in the Tombstone area or going to be visiting the Tombstone area in October, head on down to Shefflin Hall on Fremont Street. It will be every Saturday in October at 7 p.m. The first and last Sundays in October at 3 p.m. That's our matinee. It's $8 for adults, $5 for children, and that all goes to the nonprofit Tombstone Repertory Company, so that we can continue to bring to life melodramas in that beautiful historic theater like the Tombstone Repertory Company has been doing for over 30 years now. I'm very proud to be a part of that. So if you're going to be in the area, come by. And if you're going to come by the play, please leave a comment either here on the video, on my Facebook page, on my Twitter feed. Let me know you're going to be there so I can come out and say hello and meet you and thank you for coming. For those of you, which is most of you, because really how many people are going to be in Tombstone in October, for those of you who can attend, I am hoping to make some videos of dress rehearsal, put up a few snippets, and I'm very much hoping that I can record one of the performances and put it up here in the YouTube channel so that I can share this wonderful experience with everyone here on YouTube and out in the interwebs. So I will keep everyone posted about what's going on with the play, with the Tombstone Repertory Company, and just everything like that in particular. This has been a wild ride that I just would never even imagined as of even February of this year, when I started having the idea that it would happen so fast, and that it would be such a fantastic experience. So I want to thank everyone who is involved, everyone who has supported us, and everyone who's taken an interest and watched this video. So stay tuned for more information. See you later, YouTube.